Hi everyone and welcome to Team Bunny Eyes app's Trail Tales Milestone 2 video. On opening the app, you're greeted with a splash screen that shows the logo of our app as well as our motto. Users are then taken to the homepage where they have the option of signing in or signing up. Here we'll be signing up and then later signing in after logging out to demonstrate that our system for user authentication works. This addition of a new username and password can also be seen on Firebase. When you sign up with your email ID, you are taken to the dashboard, which has an interactive map as well as a floating action button at the top right corner from which you can enter the folding menu. The tabs in the folding menu allow users to access tabs that are very important for an app of this type, such as their profile, settings, previous trails that they have embarked on, and About Us section, as well as the Logout button. By clicking on the About Us section, the users shall be able to see the names of the developers of the app, as well as have a look at the licenses of the various frameworks that have been used in the app. By clicking on the Logout button, users are able to log out of the app and are taken back to the homepage where they had the option of signing in and signing up. If a user presses the back button at this stage, then they are greeted with a warning that asks them if they are sure they wish to be leaving the application. Here, we shall not be leaving the application and will be signing in with our credentials that we had just created. If a user forgets to put in their password and only puts their email or vice versa, then the validator ensures that the user is informed that something is missing and the sign-in process would not continue. We type in our password and are immediately taken to the dashboard page, which we have visited previously.
Next, if we click the down arrow button from the dashboard screen, we are taken to the Trails part of our app. There are two tabs, one for custom trails and the other for preset trails. Let us first look at the custom trails. Currently, this is still under development, so we only have a drop-down menu button for now, which allows the user to choose the amount of time that they would like to explore for. We considered several path planning algorithms and commonly used search methods such as BFS, which is breadth first search, DFS, depth first search, traveling salesman problem, and Dijkstra's shortest path algorithm. After this, we came up with our own algorithm based on the depth first search model. The algorithm charts out several trails based on the time input by the user, takes into account the nearest neighbors of any particular location, and finally outputs a single trail which optimizes the ratio between walking time and the recommended time to actually spend exploring a place. This is explained in more detail in our README document. Users can also opt for preset trails, which basically combines a bunch of locations in a certain locality or area and puts it into one single trail of a specified duration. Say today, I want to explore the Bugis Brasbasa trail. Upon selecting a trail, we are prompted with a pop-up dialog box, which gives you a small description of the trail that you're about to embark on. Click Start Trail and let our app do the magic. We are immediately taken into another map screen which zooms in on the user's current location. Upon clicking the forward button, the map immediately draws a polyline which shows the walking route from your current location to the first location of the trail. The name of the first location is displayed in the box on top. There are two other buttons on screen as well. One of them is an audio playback button, which contains the audio guide for that specific location which you're currently walking to. In this case, Arab Street. However, we haven't implemented the audio guide functionality yet, so stay tuned for that in Milestone 3. Apart from this, there is also a camera button, which when pressed, leads the user to a pop-up quiz. The quiz question would pertain to the location that the user has just visited, in this case, Arab Street. Once the quiz question is correctly answered, the app opens up the phone's camera and displays the AR element. with which the user can take a picture. This functionality will also be implemented during Milestone 3. As you proceed with the trail by clicking the forward button, the markers and polyline changes to represent the route to the next location. Bugis Street is the last location of this trail. That's all we have for now. Thank you for watching our video, and we hope to see you all again with a whole bunch of new features implemented at the end of Milestone 3.